So for those of you who don't know, I am a mother of a 14-month-old son, and I also have a girl due in June, and I am very tired today. I've heard people say before that motherhood is not for the weak or the weary, and I have to say I agree with that. The last few days have been a little bit challenging. I think Alfred came down with a little bit of a virus on Saturday, and he seems to be doing better, but he's also been whining a lot lately. He's typically very good natured, but lately it's like he's whining over everything and then nothing, and I feel bad that I can't figure out what it is so I can fix it. Right now he is napping, which is why I'm in here doing this, because it's the moment that I finally have an opportunity to just kind of be to myself and do something that I want to do. I do think it's important to make time to kind of, fill your cup back up. I am super grateful that he has been sleeping pretty much through the night the last 2 nights, because we had kind of a rough go there for a few days, because he wasn't feeling well, so he wasn't sleeping well, which means no one was sleeping well. I'm really just stumped on if he's whining because he doesn't feel well, or if it's, just some new behavioral thing at his age. I don't think it's teething. The reason why I wonder if it's just a behavioral sort of thing is because sometimes he'll be fine, and then I'll walk past him in the room and he sees me and then he starts whining. And it's like, dude, you were just fine a second ago. Like, what? What's up? I think usually he's just easier to figure out. Like, usually if he's whining or upset, it's because he's tired or he's hungry. And right now, it's just not clear to me what's going on. So I'm curious if any of you moms out there have kind of gone through the same thing, where maybe your child just went through a phase where they just were more fussy than usual, and did it pass? I'm also curious for the moms out there, what was the most challenging time for you raising your child, as far as age goes? Is terrible twos really a thing? I'm a first-time mom here, so I'm just curious what everyone else's experience was like. And obviously I would like to hear that this challenging stage will also pass. I do hope when my daughter gets here, I feel like I have things a little bit more figured out, like parenting, but I don't know. Does that ever really happen? Everything is a first for me. This is my first time, obviously, having a 1-year-old. This is the first time for me being pregnant and having a 1-year-old. This is the first time for me being a boy mom. This will be the first time for me being a girl mom. Do you ever figure it out? One of the things that I think bugs me most when he's not feeling good is just, the worry of how serious is this? Do I need to take him to the pediatrician, or do I need to wait a day or two? And then I'm on the phone Googling, trying to figure things out, or, I'm obviously asking other people to help tell me or calm me down. I don't know. I think that's just a natural part of parenting, is that you worry about your kid. I think that's one of the first things that I learned before I even gave birth, was that my life was about to change, because I was about to be worrying a lot more. I really hope I don't end up being a helicopter parent. And now my dogs are barking, so they might end up waking that sweet napping baby. I think another thing that was challenging for me becoming a mother was, I've always been somebody who was pretty productive. I've really kind of, measured my worth on how much I got done. Once I got pregnant, and I felt limited in some ways because of, what I was physically capable of doing. And then now as a mother, just, you don't have as much time. So that's something I still kind of struggle with. But I did manage to get a couple of chores done today. And I've just promised myself that if I don't get anything else done today, it's okay. One of the things I've come to learn is that we're responsible for making our own happy. And if I want to have a good day, I'm just going to have to choose to have a good day. But anyway, tired or stressed mamas, if you're out there, just know this: you are not alone. And today can still be a good day, even if it started out hard. So, final look. Catch you later, guys.